consider all the World Heavyweight Championship reigns between these two men. And you know that this is a moment that Bret the Hitman Hart has played and replayed over and over in his mind throughout the years. Well, that fantasy of finally meeting Hollywood Hogan finally becomes a reality here on Nitro.
I think it's obvious with the size advantage that Hogan would be the more powerful of the two. But Hart has deceptive power.
Hart is so very strong. You know, he's been wrestling since he could walk. So he knows every bit of leverage. He just is a tremendous wrestler.
Grabs a side headlock as Hollywood Hogan tries to grind it into the temple. Off of the near side ropes and runs right over Bret Hart with your basic shoulder block takedown. And Hogan do a little showing up now, the Hitman here.
Hogan's not backing up from him.
This night, you can just feel it with the fans. It's an intensity, great takedown by Hollywood Hogan.
How about that? Drop toe hold, look at the ride into the front face lock. I think Hogan wants to prove that he can out-wrestle the excellence of execution tonight.
And I'm sure Bret Hart's willing to wrestle Hollywood Hogan on the mat. As a matter of fact, I know that's a good point, Mike. That's what Hogan wants to do, but I think by doing that, he's playing right into Bret Hart's hands.
That would have to be a huge advantage for Bret Hart, one would think.
Now, Hogan's got to use the power maneuvers that he knows best. Change your game plan now, but I don't think there's any denial that Hogan can wrestle with the best of them.
And he's so powerful, and you know, the man will drop to any level to do whatever he has to. So that makes him extra dangerous.
That's right, and sometimes, and unfortunately so in this sport, it gets down to who will go the lowest. Sometimes who will prevail, and hopefully it won't get to that here, but here we go. Continuing now.
I don't know, I'd like to see it.
I know, that's where you are. Great move by Hogan into a cross arm breaker and a takedown, and they're in the ropes. Hogan cranking on the arm. He's fundamentally sound, isn't he? Hollywood Hogan is, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not that we didn't think he could mat wrestle, it's just we didn't think he would. We're kind of surprised by it here, but he's come in with some great moves.
That's why he's so dangerous. He can mat wrestle. He is a powerful man. He's a veteran. He knows everything to do in that ring. Plus, he's got a bunch of goons he hides behind, and will do his dirty work. Very, very dangerous.
All right, he'll whip Bret Hart in. He'll send him down with a running lariat. Hogan is on top of his game here. Scoop slam now. It's been all Hollywood. Bret Hart moves out of the way. Bret Hart lures him in again.
Avoided it a second time. Three to the third.
Now Bret Hart, after three misses, is back in with a head of steam. Hogan through the middle rope. But Hogan's going to pull Hart outside with him. Boy, Bret Hart has to get dirty. That's what we talked about. Into the eyes. Sends his shoulder to the ring post.
With Hogan in that ring, he knows that's where he has to beat him.
Hogan now trying to slow things down.
He knows what he's doing.
Another smart move by Hollywood, and Hollywood grabs the trunks. Part of the singlet, throws him head first on the outside.
Back out to Hogan's battleground, out on the floor.
So many people, he is injured here, and now he's moving the fans aside. Going to the knee.
That's the knee that was injured in the War Games.
Boy, Hogan's a master, isn't he? And that's what we talked about earlier. Would the knee hold up? Obviously, more blows like that, and the answer's going to be no. And
going again for
speaking of more blows like that, here it is again. Oh, my. I don't know if he can continue or not, but I really think that the sharpshooter may have been neutralized here. It's such a very difficult move to put on, and you've got to sit down deep, flexing the knees in the process.
That really is a great point, Tony. It takes away so much of Bret Hart's offense, and again, Hogan totally focused on the knee, wrapping it around the steel post.
The referee,
Hogan is just relentless.
he's trying to break the leg. He's trying to blow the knee out is what he's trying to do.
Don't forget he picked up Bret Hart and dropped him twice on that guardrail, right on the back of the knee, and then tried to bend that leg around that post like a pretzel.
I think it fans that this match, and that's unfortunate. Not only were the blows on target, they were on a knee that was already severely injured. Look at spinning toe hold here.
Even though there's a lot of different ways to hurt you.
You're not kidding. That spinning toe hold just grinds so much, it really turns the knee the way it should go. He shoves the referee, and that gives us a crystal clear message that he's in this thing to injure a man. Sting has come out. Remember, Hogan made a challenge to either Sting nor Bret Hart, and Bret Hart took the challenge. Sting pulls Hogan up.
He's getting right up in his face.
Bret Hart promised us that he would have someone to watch his back, and it's obviously Sting.
So Sting,
Conan and Lex Luger helping Bret Hart out of the ring.
yeah, that knee may be severely damaged, but it seems Hart's trying to get back in the ring.
They're trying to talk him out of it.
He's waited for this moment his entire career.
Yeah, but you can't fight Hogan with one leg, Mike. He can't stand it.
He can't be thinking straight in the heat of the battle.
They've called out some the EMTs here, the medical unit, on him.
I don't think he can stand.
He's not even thinking about standing, he's thinking about wrestling. He's begging Sting, no. Mike, you're exactly right. It's a moment that he worked his entire life for. And Sting, by golly, disrobes. He'll take the match.
The Hogan challenged both men earlier tonight.
Well, like I said, careful what you wish for.
And we're on to a double hitter that we didn't expect.
This is great.
To the eyes.
I mean, just think of the fight Hogan's put up with Bret Hart, and now Sting.
And look at it. As we look on, in the bottom of your screen, Bret Hart still pleading with him to come up back.
Conan and Luger are almost holding him down on the stretcher, trying to convince him.
Now, that's a lot of determination. He wants to get his hands on Hogan real bad.
Hogan executes a belly to back to perfection.
I could beat up the whole red box at one time.
Right now, he's got a lot of momentum and he feels very good about himself. Bret Hart finally taking out beyond the curtain here. 1, 2, no sir. A 2 count. And now we're watching Bret.
What's up? Watch out.
Now we're listening in as Cody. What's this all about?
Ah, yeah, brother!
It's Scott Steiner! And I don't know who that other one is, but Bret Hart's trying to get off the gurney. He's hooked on there.
Yeah, they got him strapped in.
Doctors in the house!
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.